shit, they done let me in the door. They done gave your boy a chance, now the youngin' finna blow. It's a shame finna put the game in the figure four.
Yo, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, man. Fuck it. You ain't gotta like, you ain't gotta comment, but I do appreciate it if you hit the sub button if you're new. Now, in this video, we talk about Attack on Titan, but in particular, we talk about my review for Attack on Titan chapter 136. Now, this chapter was crazy as fuck, you know? Now, I can only speak for me, because I don't know if everybody else felt the same way. But the ending just didn't feel right to me. It just felt weird, you know, like a weird place to end the chapter off of. You know, it just felt like it was supposed to be more added to that certain panel or that certain situation. Like when I seen Armin see Zeke, I'm like, okay, Zeke is finally shown whatever. And he said that Ymir ate him. And then it shows Zeke's eyes and then, you know what I'm saying, it cuts off. I'm like, what the fuck? That's the end of the chapter? I was like, this must be like half of the chapter, something like that. Because like, that don't seem like a good-ass ending right there, you know? Like, it's a good ending, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just so used to the chapter ending off some crazy-ass shit. Like, that wasn't really crazy. I don't know, it just seemed like it was like a weird stopping point. And that's probably Isayama trying to slow things up, because a lot of people has been complaining, saying, like, the chapters have been feeling rushed. To me, I can't really tell. How can you tell that something's feeling rushed, you know? You don't even know the fucking story yourself. How does it feel rushed, you know? I don't know. Maybe this is him slowing everything down. Because, like I said, that was a weird-ass stopping point. Now, the name of the chapter is called Devote Your Hearts, right? And I feel like it's a perfect name for this type of chapter, because if you look at what Devote Your Hearts really mean, in Erwin's definition, is to basically give up everything and die. You know what I'm saying? Give up your dream. Give up the things that you was fighting for. Basically, give up everything that you was a slave to and fucking die for the greater good, you know? And I feel like every character that is in the story right now is fully aware of the fact that, hey, we're going to fucking die. No matter how you put it, no matter how you see it, it's no way we're coming out of this, you know? Like, it's just impossible. It's so much that we can do. We are trying to kill Eren, who is in his newfound Titan form, who has 1,000,000 fucking Colossal Titans on the side, plus the founder, who has limitless power. Like, damn. It's so much that we could fucking do, dude. Like, and Pieck realizes that. She's like, man, like, John, don't worry about me. But then she looks over and says, like, damn, I can do this shit 1,000 times. But that doesn't mean anything if I'm going against 1,000,000 fucking enemies. Like, it's only so much that we can do, you know? But fuck it. Let's devote our hearts, you know? I'm ready to fucking die for this shit, you know? And I feel like these characters would hate themselves if they didn't try. So if they all do get killed in this situation trying to stop Eren from destroying the world, it's like, damn, okay, we can't really hate ourselves because at least we fucking tried. We tried to stop this motherfucker, you know? Because if we would have just let this motherfucker destroy the world and accepted the fact that, hey, we can't stop him and just gave up, then it's like we can never move forward from this, because we will always have that on our conscience, like, damn, I let Eren destroy the world. And that's what the story said to Eren's like, yo, like, okay, I can help you, but like, I'm not going to be happy in this new world that you're trying to create, because I'm going to be always thinking about the shit that you did in order to get this freedom that you gave to me and this kid and this baby, you know? And Eren was like, you know what, I can just take your memories if you can't hold that guilt, you know, of letting me destroy the world. And that's probably like how every character in the story feels at this moment. Like, damn, we got to keep fighting, bro. We got to devote our hearts, you know? And it's crazy to see that. I feel like this is the perfect title for this type of chapter. And later on in the chapter, you can see Levi actually question his role in this situation that they're in right now, right? And he also questioned if he was the right person to devote your hearts to and give up your dreams and literally die for the mission. And the mission at that time was to get Levi to Zeke and kill him. And Erwin believed in Levi so fucking much. Like, it takes a lot of belief in a motherfucker to actually give up your dream and die for that person. And later on in the chapter, like right after he does all that and question his role, he finally understands Erwin and understands what it means to devote your heart. Levi was so drunk on trying to kill Zeke, and the fact that he failed at killing him, it literally drove him insane and made him lose sight of the real mission. The real mission was to take out Eren. But he came up with a plan B, like, hey, fuck Eren. Let's go after Zeke first, find him, and take him out, because most likely that's how we can stop the rumbling. And another example is when Eren literally told his plan to everybody and said that the rumbling had started. Levi literally got up saying, where is Zeke? Where is Zeke? You know? And he did the same thing in chapter 136. Where is Zeke? Where is Zeke? Where is Zeke? He is so drunk on killing Zeke that fact that he lost sight of the mission, and he wasn't devoting his heart on the real mission, which is to retrieve Armin and then kill Eren, right? But like I said, he understands now. He understands his role. His role is to basically be Irvin. I need to start devoting my heart to the mission, the real mission, which is to retrieve Armin and then kill Eren, and give up on trying to kill Zeke. I need to let Zeke go, because I'm pretty sure at this moment, if Zeke was shown in this chapter and Levi seen him and then he's seen Armin dying, I'm pretty sure he's like, man, fuck you, Armin. I gotta kill this motherfucker, you know? So he needs to let Levi go. And I said that in my prediction. I said, yo, he's going to fail trying to kill Zeke. He's gonna end up realizing that he doesn't really need to kill Zeke. He needs to actually do what he's supposed to do, which is retrieve Armin and sacrifice himself for Armin. He needs to be Irvin at this point, because right now Armin is the key. He's the only one that can actually pose a threat to Eren. And I said that in my prediction. I said that. I said all this shit was setting up for Levi to basically sacrifice himself for Armin. Now, he didn't do it in this chapter, but I'm pretty sure he's going to do it in the next chapter or the next after that. At some point, he is going to sacrifice himself for Armin and devote his heart to the mission. And the mission is to basically retrieve Armin. And I'm glad that Levi has decided to finally let Zeke go. This is some big development for the character of Levi. The only person that we're waiting to get a big character development like this, in this certain type of way, is Mikasa. She's the last one. She needs to let Eren go. She literally needs to do the same thing that Levi did in this fucking chapter, which is to realize and understand the fact that you wasn't really devoting your heart to this mission. And we all know that Mikasa is not willing to kill Eren, and she needs to let Eren go. She needs to realize and understand that Eren had already devoted his heart to whatever the fuck he's fighting for. So it's only right for Mikasa to start devoting her heart in the mission to kill Eren and say, fuck it. Shit, he's trying to fucking kill us, so why am I trying to protect this motherfucker, you know? Why shouldn't I just return the favor and try to kill him too? And I feel like we won't get that until the last chapter. And that's probably when Eren gets killed. Like I said, if anybody is going to kill Eren, I want it to be Mikasa. It's going to be major character development for her. And I want that for her character. And she deserves that, because right now, like my coworker has been saying, like the character of Mikasa is very, very predictable. You go threaten Eren, and this bitch is already, she want to fight you. You could be her fucking, her closest friend. She look what the fuck she did to Armin. Armin went to go punch Eren, and she literally forgot who the fuck Armin was and pinned him to the table. You know, she's too predictable. She needs to understand that she needs to let Eren go. That's the only way that they possibly can win. But like I said, I don't see them winning. Even if they kill Eren, I feel like Eren needs to die in order to win. He needs to die. He's too OP. Like, him winning right now is going to be anticlimactic, you know? Like, he needs to die in order to win, you know? Just because they kill him doesn't mean that the rumbling is going to stop. But they might die trying to kill this motherfucker, you know? But yeah, let's really get into this review and everything. I just had to explain and give my take on the devote your heart thing. I just felt like I had to speak on it. But let's actually break down the review from the beginning to the end. So let's get into it. So chapter 136 literally starts off where chapter 135 left off at, which is Falco coming to save them and them flying in front of Eren. And you got Reiner basically saying, hey, Gabby, what the fuck are you doing here? To be honest, I don't like the fact that Gabby's in a situation now, because I feel like she can't really do anything. I was okay with her actually sidelining, and I was like, shit, Gabby might actually experience this new world that Eren is trying to create and shit like that. But then now she's in this situation, and Falco brung her along. I'm like, damn, never mind, she's dead. But the only thing that I could think that she can possibly do is shoot the dynamite that is around Eren's neck, then revealing Eren's body and Zeke's body. But I feel like Ymir would just heal them up, like, you know, just showing them that they're actually inside the Titan. But then again, they might not even be inside the Titan, because Eren being inside the neck is like he's too exposed, you know? He's way too exposed to be inside the neck. I wanted to say that he's inside the chin of the Titan where he could be strung up, but if he's inside the neck, then okay. But if he gets blown up by Gabby shooting the dynamite, then it's like he's dead then, you know, because he is heavily exposed. And I feel like that would be like way too fucking easy. And I'm pretty sure Eren is not ready to die yet. And who knows, he might not even be inside the Titan. You know, the Founder Titan form might just be bait, you know? Because if you look at it, the way that he used Zeke like he was bait, you know? Like he knew that Levi was going to come after them first. And he literally made Zeke appear as soon as the plane got there, you know? So they can actually change their attention to Zeke instead of going straight after him. But I can be totally wrong about that. And because him being underground is like too OP. It's like, damn, Gabby goes to shoot the dynamite and this motherfucker not even inside the Titan. Like, that's just too OP. How can you beat somebody like that? So I want to believe that he is strung up somewhere inside the Titan. Most likely he's inside the neck. If he's in the neck, then cool, I'm fine with that. But I just feel like that's just too fucking easy. And then if you look at it, the way how the Warhammer Titan instantly protected him from Peck, so he might be inside the neck. I'm pretty sure he's probably inside the neck. I'm gonna go with that. But after that, you got Reiner basically asking Falco that, hey, don't you remember our promise that we made to basically save Gabby from this darkness that we face? And I feel like Falco is going to regret bringing Gabby along. Like I said, I don't really like her in the situation right now. Because like I said, it's like, why the fuck is she there? But she's obviously there to shoot the dynamite and expose Eren and Zeke inside the Titan. After that, you got Annie basically asking where Armin is. And she stops herself and says like, oh, where's Peck? So for some reason, Annie is scared to show her true feelings, which is something that I can totally understand because that's her character. Like, we've been seeing her hide her true feelings throughout the whole series, and we just now seen her layers get peeled back like not too long ago, you know? She only opened up about her feelings to Mikasa and Armin, obviously, and because she opened up to Mikasa is because she knew that Mikasa will understand the situation that she's in, obviously worried about Armin and knowing that he might not come back to her, you know? And she knew that Mikasa will understand her in that situation because of what the fuck Eren and Mikasa is going through, you know? Mikasa is scared to the fact that Eren might not never come back. So she only opens up to Mikasa and obviously to Armin. So when she says like, hey, how is Armin, and then stops and talks about Peck, Mikasa already knew like, hey, Armin has been captured and has been taken to the tailbone of Eren. And he's on the verge of fucking dying. And we need your help trying to save him. And you obviously see the face that Annie makes. And it really shows how much Annie actually cares for Armin. No matter how hard she tries to hide it, it shows in her facial expressions and her actions, you know? And that is crazy ass character development. The fact that she wants to save Armin and protect him and do the same shit that Mikasa does to Eren. That's crazy. But after that, you got Reiner basically going over what the fuck had happened and how they lost Peck and how they lost Armin and how they failed to blow up Eren's nape. And they trying to figure out what to do next. And low-key, I was kind of getting the vibe that they was literally about to pick and choose, especially with Mikasa making their face. They was like, okay, who the fuck we going after first? Are we going to go after, you know what I'm saying, Armin? Or are we going to try to get Peck? Or are we going after Eren? And I'm glad that Levi said, like, hey, we're going to do both. We're going to go after Peck and go after Eren and also save Armin at the same time. And I said that in my prediction. I was like, yo, they're going to have to pick and choose. And I swear I was getting the vibe that they was about to pick and choose. Because if they did, then most likely that other person that they did not choose was going to die. Like, no lie. If they would have picked Armin Peck, bitch, you did. And I'm glad they didn't do that, you know? Levi came up with the best plan that they probably had in a long time to split up the fucking group and go after both of them. But like I said, you're still in the same predicament. You're still down there fighting for your fucking life against a bunch of Titans that is just reforming over and over again. I said that in my prediction. But after that, you got everybody realizing that they're in a situation where they can no longer try to save Eren anymore. They need to let him go. And the person that need to let him go the most is fucking Mikasa. But they need to let him go and just say, fuck it. It's really no way we can save him. The motherfucker don't want to be saved, obviously. So let's just fucking kill him, you know? We have to literally devote our hearts into killing Eren. We have to say fuck trying to save him and just focus on getting Armin, getting Peck, and killing Eren, and that's it, you know? But there are a lot of characters that is in a situation that don't really want to do this. Even though they talk about this shit a lot, like a motherfucker can really talk about doing something, but when it comes down to it, they don't want to do it. Just look at Armin. Armin literally has so many fucking chances to kill Eren. This is what he could have did. He could have said, I'm the only one jumping out of the plane. Once I get over Eren, I'm going to wait just a little tiny bit when you're out of the fucking blast radius, and I'm going to literally blow Eren's head up. But like I said, we're talking about Eren's friends trying to kill him, you know? We're talking about Aaron's friends that he always protected trying to kill him. So I can understand why it's so hard for them to let Aaron go when he did so much for them, you know? And been through so much with this individual person. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And I feel like they won't stop hesitating until the last fucking chapter. And I feel like by the time it gets to that point, it's gonna be too late. Like, Grisha already said that Aaron wins. He's waiting for this to play out. He already won. I don't know how he's going to win, but like I said, I feel like he has to lose in order to win. Maybe he does get killed, but like I said, killing him isn't going to stop the rumbling. I don't think so. I think the rumbling is just going to go off for the last command. But after that, they're trying to make Mikasa feel more comfortable with the situation because they understand how hard it is for Mikasa in general to let Eren go. You know, it's just too hard for her. She has been protecting this man throughout the whole series. And now you're telling her that she has to kill Eren. You know, that is just too much to ask of her, you know, to kill Eren. Like, hey, can you kill Eren? What? Kill Eren, the one who actually gave me my fucking life back, who gave me a reason to fight after my mother and my father got killed in front of me? The only family that I have left besides Armin, you telling me to kill Eren fucking Yeager? You got me fucked. Like, you know, like, that's how Mikasa feeling. Like, but Annie is telling her, you know, you need to focus on Armin and getting Armin back. And don't think about Eren at all. You know, don't even be part of that team that's going after Eren. You come with me and let's try to save Armin. Let's try to save at least one of your fucking family members, you know? So I think Annie fully understands the position that Mikasa is in. That's like if Annie was in Mikasa's shoes and somebody told her to kill Armin, you know? Especially at this point in time when Armin just now became her new motivation to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew that her father was going to get killed. And that's the reason why she basically said, like, hey, I don't want to fight. I was only working with you guys because I thought we was going to save my father. But you said, like, hey, there's no way that we could save Marley from getting destroyed by the Titans. So there's no point of me being here. But now that Armin has became her new motivation to fight, it's like, damn, I kind of feel for you, Mikasa, because I wouldn't want to do that shit either. Like, I didn't even want to do that shit when I was on the other side of him, you know? Like, when Annie first showed up in the forest, you know how many times she had a chance to kill Armin? But she didn't. And at that time, she didn't even know why she even decided to not kill Armin. But now we know. She fucking liked him, you know? So I think Annie fully understands what position Mikasa is actually in right now. But after that, you got Gabby basically talking about how she killed Eren and shot his head off with the anti-Titan rifle, and how a shining centipede basically shot out of Eren's spine and connected his head back to his body. And she said that, hey, maybe that is the true form of the Found Titan. And we might be able to see that again if we take off Eren's head. So that looks to be the fucking plan of how to stop Eren. Basically, blow up his fucking neck and take off his head, you know? And that's how you fucking immobilize him, I guess. So, like I said, Gabby basically shooting the dynamite is probably how they're going to take off Eren's head. And Gabby is the right person to fucking do it. You know, I don't want her to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's too much of a responsibility for a kid, but hey, it is what it is, you know? And then after that, we get to Marley versus the Eldian people. And this is the reason why Eren is destroying the fucking world now. Like, you literally just made Eren's point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys not too long ago just realized all the hate that you gave to Paradise Island. And not even just Paradise Island, but to each other, you know? And then that hate coming back to kill you guys with a bunch of Colossal Titans. Like, you just made Eren's fucking point on the reason why he wants to end all this shit. Because you guys went to your old ways, despising each other and wanting to fight. Now, granted, Mr. Lionheart didn't want to fucking fight, but you got this Marlene like, bro, like, sit down, put your gun. Motherfucker, we don't want to fight. Do you see what's in front of us? What the fuck I want to fight you for? The fuck? This is what Eren wants to get rid of, this hate, because it don't matter how much hate they realize that they gave to the world, they're still going to end up still falling in the same habits. And this is what Eren wants to get rid of, hate, fighting and war and shit like that. Like just like Eren destroyed the fucking world, because this shit is getting old. Like, what I was pissed. I'm like, what the fuck they fighting for? After that, we get to probably one of the best parts in the whole chapter. Falco dodging all those arrows that was sent from all those fucking War Titans. Like, I swear, I would never have thought that he was going to bring back every Titan. Like, that's crazy. This shit is going to be crazy when it gets animated in the second half. Like, this shit finna be all in the second half of the final season. What the fuck? Like, Attack on Titan is really ending, bro. This shit, it feels weird. So now we get to the point where they're on Eren's back again. You know, they're split up. You got Mikasa and everybody going after Armin. You got John going after the dynamite that's on Aaron's neck. And then you got Peck jumping the high Titan going after Worm. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was gonna be dead. Like, that's what I said in my prediction. I was like, that bitch dead. Because I was like, what else could she do? But I'm glad that Isayama actually gave her her shine. Like, who would have thought she could transform 1,000 times? That is a crazy-ass power to have. Because she has so much endurance. And by her being so small, she could be in her Titan and spend the less amount of energy. And that's another thing I want to say, right? This is why I think that Eren is being controlled, right? We remember that Eren is a Titan shifter. We got to remember that he's a Titan shifter. And he is the biggest Titan shifter we have ever seen in fucking history, in Attack on Titan history, right? Now, just one time, let's say that Eren is fully in control, and this is what the fuck he's doing. Like, he's doing all this shit, right? He is using the power of the Founding Titan. He's the biggest Titan shifter we ever seen, and he's using a lot of energy to maintain that form. Even though it is covered in bones and shit like that, that's probably what he was going for, so he can spend a little bit less energy in that form. But still, he is still using a lot of energy to stay in that form. And he's been walking for like probably a week now, you know what I'm saying, just to get to this point, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta remember that. And then he's also using the power of the Warhammer Titan. And we all know the Warhammer Titan uses a lot of energy just to create things, you know? So how is he still in this form? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it could be like, oh, he's the founder, so, but still, though, he's a Titan shifter. Like, just look at the Colossal Titan. Like, the Colossal Titan can only transform one time, you know? And he needs to make sure that that transformation counts, because the biggest attack that he has is when he transforms. And after that, if he don't kill who the person that he needs to kill, then it's like you only got 1 minute to kill that person. That's why Bertolt, when he transformed right away, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna just focus on the horses and just say fuck Eren. At this point in time, they can't even do anything to me, you know? So what if it's the same thing for Eren, and he's spending a lot of fucking energy in this form? But if he's being controlled by Ymir, who has limitless energy, then he can obviously stay in this form. Like Armin said it last fucking chapter. He said, like, there's no way we can beat Ymir because her power is limitless. So if she's in control of Eren, then she can literally make Eren stay in that form forever, how long she wants, because she's really in control. You know, that's like, just think about it. Just think about it. Like, I really like, comment what you think about it. If you made it like for this far into the video, comment what you think about that. You know what I'm saying? Because that, I just realized that, was like, yo, he is a Titan. He's been in that form for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? And he's sleeping inside the Titan as well. And you cannot deny the warning that Grisha gave to Eren. Like, hey, if you want to save Mikasa and Armin's life and everyone's life, you have to take control of this power, not control it. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he's already in control of this power. He has to take control of it, meaning that he's not in control at all. So I feel like Ymir might be in control of Eren's Titan. But like I said, it's okay because I think Eren wants this to happen. And it don't matter who is in control at all, because they both want the same thing. They both want the annihilation of humanity, you know? They both want this. So it doesn't really matter if Ymir or Eren is in control. But I truly feel like Ymir is in control. Now, she's not fully in control, but I feel like she has a bigger say-so than Eren. Right now, she do. You know, right now she do. She has a bigger say-so than Eren. Like, even Armin pitched two and two together. It's like, you know what? It's not Eren that's trying to kill us. It's Ymir, the founder, that is trying to kill us. And her power is limitless. And there's no way we can physically fucking touch her, so we have to take out Eren, which is her power source at this moment, you know? Like, I'm okay with Eren giving up his freedom in order to gain power, but essentially he's not in control, you know? Because the will of the founder is too strong. But it doesn't matter because they both want the annihilation of humanity, so I think Eren is okay with that. So after that, we got Pep basically telling John to not worry about her and go blow up Eren. And at this point, it's time for John to take the leadership role. Like, Armin is out of the equation. It's time for John to stand up and be the commander and make the hardest decision that nobody will make, which is to kill Eren. But like I said, they're trying to kill Eren, so I expect some type of hesitation in the character of John, because we gotta remember that I don't know which chapter it was. I believe chapter 129 probably, or 128, where John is reacting to the rumbling and he's okay with it. He was okay with letting Eren do this, because if he do this, then he can finally have a life in the interior with Mikasa. He can finally have that life that he been wanting from the very jump, you know? But that's only if they let Eren do this. And that was literally his first reaction to the rumbling. He was okay with Eren doing this because he was reminiscing like, man, this is the life that we all deserve. We fought too hard and long and lost too many comrades to not get this life, you know? And that only happens if we let Eren destroy the world. So I feel like Isayama didn't just show that for nothing. And the fact that John was flip-flopping so fucking fast, like at one minute he was okay with Eren doing it, then he was like, okay, let's go stop Eren. Then he was okay with it again, like, okay, let's go stop Eren. Like, he's been doing too much flip-flopping, you know? And I feel like that's going to play a big part when he finally gets there, because I do believe he is going to get there to Eren's neck. But like I said, I feel like he's going to hesitate and think about what the fuck he's about to do next. Like, damn, if I do this, not only do I kill Eren, but I lose that feature with Mikasa, because the world is not just going to forget this. They're going to want to come back and want to come kill us at some point in time. Hopefully, Paradise Island will be fully developed when they do come. But if we let Eren do this, then we don't have to worry about being ready, because everybody is fucking gone. All the threats are gone. That's literally what John was thinking about, like, when he was flip-flopping, you know? And I feel like that is going to happen again when he finally gets there. And he's probably going to let go of the dynamite. Like, he's going to, like, have his hand on the button. But I feel like he's going to let go at the last minute, and he's going to get killed, probably. That's going to be really sad. Like, damn, he didn't even want to fucking kill Eren, and he still got killed by one of the Titans, you know? That's going to be really sad for John, you know? But like I said, I expect some type of hesitation when he finally gets there, because I do believe he is going to get there. Now, the person that is not going to hesitate to fucking blow up Eren is Gabby, and I feel like she's the only one that can do it, you know? Now, after that, Annie, Connie, and Mikasa finally spots the Titan that took Armin, and it turns out it's a fucking pig. What the fuck? Like, that fucked me up when I seen that. I was like, yo, last chapter we just seen Ymir free the pigs, and now we got a pig Titan. That's not a coincidence. That means something, you know? I gotta look more into it. I gotta read the chapter over and over again, and kind of like, I actually gotta read chapter 135 and then read chapter 136 again, and kind of get the full aspect, like, what the fuck can this mean, you know? And hopefully I can explain it. Like, I don't know, maybe I need to wait until the next fucking chapter to explain that shit, but that's not a coincidence that a pig ate Armin, and last chapter we just seen Ymir feed the pigs. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I need you guys' help for that one. I need it right there. But now we get to the Levi part. And I already explained this part and everything, and what this part really meant, and the fact that, hey, he's questioning his role, and he's trying to figure out, was he worth sacrificing for, you know? And he couldn't even get the job done. Then he says how he doesn't regret picking Armin over Irvin, right? And now it's time to show that he doesn't regret picking him over Armin. And he needs to fucking save this motherfucker. Levi is the perfect person to tell Armin that he really was the right choice over Irvin, you know? I just realized something, dude. Like, this could be a way of how Levi can fucking die, right? This situation is kind of similar to when Armin has to stab Eren and wake him up and basically make him come back to the reality or whatever. What if Levi got to do the same shit to Armin? Like, they retrieve his body, but he's not awake, obviously, because he's like semi fucking dead, because he's in the past talking to Zeke. And Levi got to stab Armin to wake him up, but when he stabs him, Armin transforms, blowing up Levi and Armin. That would be fucking crazy, dude. If that happens, you know who the fuck said it. You know who the fuck said it. Dude, that feels like something that can fucking happen, because it's almost the same situation when, like, how Armin has to basically stab Eren and wake him up and bring him back from him seeing dreams. Because at this point, it's like him seeing a fucking dream. He's talking to Zeke. You know what I'm saying? The fucking past. But, oh my God, that's crazy. That's just something that I just came up with. I was like, yo, what the fuck? This feel like a similar situation. But now we get to the scene. I know I kind of talked about it already, but we get to the scene where Armin is literally talking to his dead fucking body, you know? Not gonna lie, when I seen this shit, it confused me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But after reading the dialogue, I'm like, okay, he's self-reflecting, you know? This is Armin's true feelings. Now that he has nothing to hold him back, he's finally letting everything out. And he kind of felt like Eren a lot in this situation. And it's probably the best part of the fucking manga. The fact that he calls himself useless, and the fact that he has always hated himself because he could not live up to the expectations of a commander. You know, he can't do what it takes to be a commander. He can't make the right call. It's like he knows what to do, but something is holding him back. And he truly feels like Eren at this point, right? And I feel like he wants to be a monster so bad, but he doesn't want to lose his humanity, and that's why he holds back so much. While Eren is like, you know what? I let it go a long time ago. I let my humanity go a long time ago. And it just shows that I was right about Armin being a hypocrite, because yo, like, he's essentially been Eren at this point. Like, bro, Eren has always held back. He's always have held back. Always. And so Armin reminded them, like, hey, you have to let go. You have to literally abandon your humanity. And you have to fight fire with fire. That's the only way you're going to win. You got to stain your hands with blood. When Eren finally does it, now he's the bad guy. But you made me like this. After seeing Armin break down, you can truly see that he's just like Eren and how he was, right? Eren felt useless. He felt like he couldn't change anything. He felt like he couldn't live up to the expectations of somebody who has the power of the Titans. You know, he felt like all of that. Like, literally what Armin is saying is literally what Eren has felt, you know? The only difference is that Eren let go so easily. You know, and Armin doesn't want to let go because he knows what happens when you abandon your humanity. You can never go back. Look at Eren. This motherfucker just keep doing crazy shit, you know? Like, he has lost, like, he doesn't cure anymore, you know? And Armin doesn't want to feel like that, because once he go, he cannot come back. So at this point in time, the only person that can bring him out of this dreamlike state and give him like the pep talk and make him transform and do what he has to do and abandon his humanity just for this one time is Levi. I feel like Levi has to finally believe in Armin and make Armin believe in himself by telling him and reminding him that, hey, it wasn't Eren's choice, it wasn't Mikasa's choice, it wasn't Irvin's choice, it was my choice. I chose you over Irvin. I feel like once he says that and he stabs Armin is going to instantly transform and blow up Eren and Levi together. This is crazy, you know? That's the only way I can see it. You know, I wanted to make a video about that because I kind of went too in depth right there, because like I can't say too much. I gotta make videos, you know. After basically self-reflecting, Armin realized that he can't be dead at this point in time. Like, he wouldn't be able to breathe. He wouldn't have consciousness, right? And then he realized that he's inside the fucking paths. And he turns around and Zeke, you know, where the fuck you been at? I done made so many countless fucking videos explaining where the fuck Zeke at. This whole time, this motherfucker has been inside the paths making sandcastles. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like literally, has he been there the whole time? I don't think he's been there the whole time. Because I feel like we would have seen him, you know? I feel like we would have fucking seen him, like, a long time ago. I don't know. Maybe he just got there. I don't know. Maybe he just got there. I gotta look more into it. But it seems like Zeke is making Titans. I don't know what the fuck he was making. But it looked like he was trying to make a Titan, whatever. But the expression that Zeke had on his face, man, it looked like he didn't give up. Like, he's like, man, I don't give a fuck no more, dude. They won. You know, like, they had me sitting here forever. Like, I've been sitting here for years. You know, like, just sitting here. Like, they said they'd come back for me, but they haven't came back yet. So I guess they haven't won yet, huh? But Zeke just, like, he just gave up, dude. And I feel like Armin will probably give him some words of encouragement, because Grisha did say, like, hey, Zeke, you gotta stop Eren. This is probably how he stops Eren. I feel like Zeke is literally gonna make Armin's Titan and send it through paths or whatever. And as soon as Levi literally stabs Armin, he's gonna transform just like that. But I feel like he has to question Armin a little bit, you know, to try to see where his head at. Because, like I said, he's saying all this shit, but is he really down to kill Eren? The only way to kill a monster is to become a monster your fucking damn self. And he needs to abandon his humanity to become a fucking monster. Just this one time. And he needs to basically convince Zeke to make his Titan and make him transform. Because I don't know. Like, with, like, Levi stabbing him and shit like that, and then, you know what I'm saying, Zeke creating this Titan and sending him through paths, that can work. That's something that can actually fucking happen, you know? But that can only happen if Armin can convince Zeke that he's ready to become a fucking monster. And he's going to kill Levi and blow up literally, like, one part or one half of Eren. And I don't know what the fuck is going to happen after that, you know? I don't. This is like it looks like Eren is about to fucking lose. That's what it looks like, because I don't know how strong this attack finna be. I don't know. But it can at least wipe out some part of Eren, you know? It can at least do something to Eren. But who knows? Like, as soon as he do it, maybe Ymir just heal him, you know? Like, you gotta remember that Ymir is still in this situation. You got to. But this is the end of the video. You ain't got to like, you ain't got to comment, but I do appreciate it if you hit the sub button if you're new. And I'm out, bro.